How TOMI and Total Clean Air are reshaping cleanroom compliance. Pharmaceutical manufacturers are increasingly redesigning how compliance is achieved inside cleanrooms, not by adding controls after construction, but by engineering regulatory readiness into facilities from the outset. A recent UK deployment illustrates this shift. TOMI Environmental Solutions has delivered a custom decontamination system integrated directly into a modular cleanroom platform designed and validated by Total Clean Air Limited. While the technology itself is not new, the way it has been incorporated reflects a broader operational change underway in regulated manufacturing environments. Instead of treating decontamination as a post-handover or retrofit requirement, pharmaceutical operators are increasingly embedding it into cleanroom architecture, from design through qualification and operation. From bolt-on controls to lifecycle integration. Historically, cleanroom decontamination systems were often specified late in the project lifecycle, added during commissioning or after initial qualification to address regulatory findings or operational gaps. That approach is becoming less viable as regulatory scrutiny intensifies and production timelines tighten. In this case, decontamination capability was integrated into the modular cleanroom design itself, aligning with UK and European regulatory expectations from the start. By embedding decontamination into the cleanroom lifecycle, design, construction, validation, and ongoing operation, manufacturers reduce the risk of downstream rework, delayed approvals, or operational disruption. This reflects a wider trend in pharmaceutical facilities. Compliance is being treated as an engineering requirement, not an operational afterthought. Regulatory expectations are driving earlier decisions. Regulators, including the Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency and the European Medicines Agency, increasingly expect manufacturers to demonstrate that contamination control strategies are integral to facility design and validation, not layered on later. As modular and fast-track cleanroom builds become more common, particularly for advanced therapies, biologics, and flexible manufacturing, regulatory alignment must be achieved without slowing deployment. Embedding decontamination and air quality controls directly into cleanroom platforms helps reconcile speed with compliance. For operators, this reduces validation risk and creates a clearer compliance narrative during inspections, audits, and product approvals. Operational resilience becomes a design variable. Beyond regulatory alignment, early integration of decontamination systems also supports operational resilience. Cleanrooms designed with built-in contamination control can be validated more consistently, maintained more predictably, and adapted more easily as production needs change. This is particularly relevant as pharmaceutical manufacturers face increasing pressure to expand capacity quickly while maintaining stringent quality standards. Retrofitting compliance measures after facilities are operational can introduce downtime, scheduling conflicts, and additional capital expense. By contrast, modular platforms that embed compliance from day one offer a repeatable model that can be scaled across sites and geographies with less uncertainty. What this signals for facilities and quality teams. The significance of this deployment is not the technology itself, but what it signals about decision-making inside pharmaceutical organizations. Facilities, engineering, and quality teams are being pulled earlier into strategic discussions about facility design, capital allocation, and regulatory risk. Compliance is no longer something to be managed once operations begin. It is something that must be designed into the asset. As regulatory expectations tighten and production timelines compress, this upstream shift is likely to accelerate. For pharmaceutical manufacturers, the cost of delayed compliance increasingly outweighs the upfront investment required to engineer it correctly. You've been listening to Sustainability Soundbites by Environment and Energy Leader. For partnership opportunities, please reach out to our team.